Well, the Gershwins approached me about taking their musical OK, which was produced in 1926, and to refashion it into a brand new musical. Take any songs you want from the Gershwin songbook, except from Porky and Bess, and now we have a brand new musical called Nice Work If You Can Get It.
Nice Work takes place in 1927, and it's during Prohibition, and Matthew plays Jimmy Winter, who is a wealthy playboy who's getting married for the 4th time, and he gets mixed up with a trio of bootleggers, one of whom is played by Kelly O'Hara. So then it kind of turns into a sort of romantic screwball comedy farce. My role in the show is one of the less comedic of all these wonderful comedic type of performances, but there is, you know, it's at the pace of a comedy, and that's something I really want to do alongside of, you know, Shakespeare and opera and everything else I'm doing. It would be silly to just settle into one and depend on that to make me intrigued for the rest of my life.
The part is nice, you know, it seems like a really nice fit. It's nice because the humor is not smart alecky for my character, you know, he sort of doesn't realize he's being funny. So that's been sort of enjoyable, to not be the Weisenheimer. I like the part.
My character is Matthew Broderick's mother, and I am a big businesswoman with my 47-room beach house and everything that goes with it. Beautiful clothes, beautiful everything. Through rehearsal, I've gotten sort of devoted to this character. So in the beginning, I thought, and they say, "Oh, should you have a song? Shouldn't you have a song?" And then I really got so caught up with her that I was happy not to have to think about other things.
I essentially listened to every Gershwin song, many versions of each, and you know, I wanted to use many of their standards, but I also wanted the show to discover a few new songs. So there's a song called Demon Rum, and it's about the evils of liquor, and so we have a prohibitionist in the show played by the brilliant Judy, Kaye, and so we gave that song to her, and now she has a song that dramatizes her being.
I've loved all of this music all my life, and then over the years I've gotten to sing a whole bunch of it, and here I get to sing more of it. One of them I think is unpublished actually, which is pretty amazing. I'd never heard it before. This was all new to me, but it's perfect for the show and perfect for this character. I get to sing Let's Call the Whole Thing Off with Matthew, and I get to sing But Not For Me. And there's an amazing song that no one will have heard that they found in the Gershwin archives called Will You Remember Me? And it's become one of my favorite gems. I don't know where it was, but it's amazing.
Part of the joy of this is that we had the entire Gershwin catalog, obviously without Porgy and Bess, to look at. There's this great piece that's somewhat obscure called Impromptu in Two Keys that Gershwin wrote. It actually wasn't published until the 70s, and it felt like, okay, when the Vice Squad enters, that's their theme. And unlike oftentimes where you adapt another song to be a theme or a scene change, in this case it's its own piece, and it's incorporated into songs, but it's its own thing.
There's a lot of choreography in this show, and Matthew and Kelly I think are going to surprise people because they do a lot of choreography and a lot of partnering, and they're great. They both have such great style, and I think that's going to surprise people.
Singing and dancing is pushing me in some ways. Just you know, it's not something I grew up on, so it takes time and chutzpah.
You know, many years I've done Broadway. The most dancing I ever did, Kathleen was making me do. She for some reason trusts me with some of that, and then I end up doing it and have a blast doing it. So I'm really excited about actually getting to do some dancing.
And you know, we've never done the show, so our first night in front of a New York audience will be the first time anyone's really seen this. So it'll be incredibly exciting and somewhat terrifying. But I think that people are going to really have a good time.